Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace this whole front fork, which I've already done, but this is just going to be the video on how to do that. And then I mounted all this stuff back up because when this came, this was very damaged. It was not coswheel's fault. This was actually FedEx's fault. The way they shipped it was horrible with like the amount of damage. It looked like they just dropped it off the side of the truck like 3 times. So Coswheel got back to me though after I bought it and then sent me the front fork for this to replace it because I couldn't even ride it. So I had to replace this thing because this piece of crap is completely shot and I need a backup bike, which just came in perfect time because the Coswheel ct20 is all shot with the tire. I gotta figure out what's wrong with it, where the hole is. So yeah, the ct20 I will be riding in the meantime and then reviewing. First up, which you're gonna need a 5mm Allen wrench, is you're gonna take off the bolt here, there, and then behind over here you can also let go of the bolt and then it'll let that slide and you can pull it out. So I'm gonna do that now and I'll show you guys after. So after loosening those bolts, I had to loosen that, and then take off the top thing, pull that off. So now I'll just pull this whole thing off. Just set that on the side. And then this, I could just take those off. I'm gonna do that and then I'll be able to pull the whole headset up. I'm about to tap that off with a hammer now too. Next step will be taking off this brake, so you loosen those off, pull off all this stuff, memorize how this is on, take pictures of that because the washer setup is important, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now that I have that separated, I have to take this off, which is the axle bolt, and then we can go from there and throw that on a new one. Because this is all bent, and for me to show you guys, it would be very weird because mine's all bent out of shape, so I have to fight it to take it off, while you guys should just slide right in and out, so not much there. This is how it looks without it so far, and this is where we're at. Off now, so you have to take these off, which you may need them depending if you're doing a fender replacement or if you're just throwing new shocks and you want the same original fender. So these have to come off. You unscrew the bolt, there's a washer on the back, and you spread it open until you can pop it off. So I'm gonna do it on this side now and then go from there with re-adding it all to the new one. That's done. Now the only issue I've noticed with this fork that they sent to replace the other one is it is lower, so I'm going to have to do all the adjustments for that. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to show you the method I used to make sure this fork is on properly and very snug and secure. I use this method for my 98 mph stealth bomber, and I've had no speed wobbles or any issues with doing so, so we're going to do that in here too. So it's on, and I did what's called a ratchet strap system, where you put a ratchet strap and you crank it down as tight as you can until it won't anymore. And then that keeps that all secured, and then you can lock your nuts on the back. Lock that, lock everything else up, and then go from there. That's all on now. Now I just gotta put the brake back on, and we'll get back to that adjustment for the top piece. That's all said and done with. Now I just gotta make sure the handlebars are straight, which that shouldn't be too hard, and then replace the back piece here and put that back in to have that sealed, and then this whole thing's done. And that's how you replace the whole front suspension or rebuild it.